Oh, hey there. What a very interesting life people lead. You know, always figured I should wake up in the morning eating chocolate covered strawberries, which I am. Hmm. Do you guys want one? Get out one. Hmm. You know what I'm saying? And wash it down with some top shelf brandy, while simultaneously not knowing where my residency, my domicile will be mm, come December 1st. It's pretty funny. What are you gonna do? um, Grand Rising, good, good. Whatever is going on now. Hmm, that's fantastic. I forget what the title of the show was. I just did a show, and I think it was each one teach one. I thought there was more to the title, but I got sidetracked. Then I just hit record. So here it is. Hi, I'm Zen. You're over there. How you doing this morning? I don't know if morning is the right word, because if you're woke, then it's morning, and we can play all the spelling games and the casting of spells. And if you're ever interested in, I'd maybe go back to my early work, maybe 6 years ago, videos 5 years ago, and you'll find a breakdown of language like that, etymology and word spells. But I did probably a series of 6 of them, about between 30 minutes and an hour long, breaking down words like morning and cast even. How often do you see the word cast? You can fish, put it on an arm, or in the movies. Yeah, there's a bunch there. I did one on fishing and casting, and I did one on how a house is built and all the electricity that's in it. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting words we use. Now, there's always within spells the intention that is set behind it. You ever say something to someone? And because English is an interesting language of the angels, English, that the lung gauge of English, that some words we have can have multiple meanings, some good, some bad, some different. It could be the same exact spelling. I mean, it might be different spelling, but it might be, we say it the same. You could actually have the same word to mean 50 different things. So what is the actuality? The actuality of the cymatics of it, and then the intention of it. It's like if you go to certain countries, and I mean, if you go someone and call someone a cunt, that might not come off so good. But if you go to Australia or some other places, that's a hearty compliment. That's a welcome to the human existence. How you doing, buddy? There's always a little bit of intention behind, a little bit, maybe a lot bit. It's gauging how much language, spelling, and intention, and also deciphering. You can say a lot of things to people, and if they can't decipher it, what's the point? Someone could speak to me in 100 different languages, and I would know not what they were saying. So how much value could that really have? Some people might speak in some ancient tongues, unless they're actually creating cymatical standing waveforms. Unless something like that's happening, there's not going to be. Doesn't really matter, does it? So when people say good morning to you, I don't think blindly they're saying, "Are you woke?" They call people woke. Is that on purpose? Because if you go to a wake and you're woke, you're at a funeral, someone's dead, but doesn't everybody say you're already dead? You're already underwater. So if you're at a funeral or a wake, aren't they actually coming back alive somewhere else? Ooh, weird, huh? What do you you go to work, you go to your job, which is Job, on a weekday, you're gonna be weak and all that. You can celebrate the months, moon, or what? Why do we got Moon Day and Tui's Day? That's two. That's war. That's TIW. That's the god of war. And Woden's Day, and Thor's Day and Thursday. That doesn't sound very. Where's that from? Why are we using those gods? Freya isn't Woden, Thor, and Freya. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's not it. Yeah, and Saturn, and then the sun, and then yeah. So what are we doing here? You never know. We have in America, America, rich soil. Rica means rich. Ame means soul or soil. Rich soul. You got Africa, right? But in America, you have quite a bit of Native American, and Egyptian lore. But then we use days of the week that are from. I would say you'd probably take it more towards the six kings. That's the VI kings, the Vikings. And those would be the red-haired ones from, we would say it's over there in Europe. And then we'd have to go back to, yeah, really interesting the different cultures that are in the melting pot of America. I'm wondering if it went the other direction and not to here, but from here to there. A lot of old historical landmarks that the farther we dig down, it seemed like it's older. We're starting to find more pyramids and more more things along the Mississippi River, and there's quite a number of people that say the natives were here in America and ancient Egypt was here, and this is the old world. This is and most of it was buried, and then all of the other places are offshoots of this land. Quite an interesting story, and the more you dig into it, you would wonder why they would make a TV show called American Gods. Where did they had Wednesday, Woden's Day, Woden, Odin, and Odin was a major theme character in there, and they were traveling around the United States, and they went to a place called Cairo, that exists in the United States, right where the Mississippi and Ohio come together. You thought it was over there in Egypt? You sure that wasn't second? You sure they didn't steal the name from here, or we shipped it over there? Because we didn't have Egyptians coming here, did we? But yet it's on all of our bills and money and things. We sure it wasn't here to begin with? American Gods. Are they all over this landmass? Look it up, Cairo. It's in Illinois, right? Go up to the northeastern area. I think Massachusetts somewhere. You'll find names of places from all over the world, all over the globe, all over the realm. Now, some people say they brought them over here and put them there, but are we sure it's not the other way around? When you look at the Mississippi and look at the original name of it, we look at what California used to be, we look at where, I don't know, it becomes more and more, at least curious, considering named Dane Calloway, and the silliness of slave ships and how they couldn't have even existed, and then understanding etymology. The word Slavic is the word slave, and why were all of the Caucasian people coming in surviving up in the Northeast, because that's how they would have gotten right over there. But they weren't, they're coming down to the North Carolinas and South Carolinas. It's much less, and the people that were going to the islands. Are we sure we're going the other direction? You're not surviving going across the ocean, being strapped down, and having seawater everywhere, and getting sick and not being fed and shitting everywhere. You're not surviving that. But if you were, put on a boat because you wanted to be, or they fed you and they put you were in the Northeast and it was a shorter trip, and then you got onto Ellis Island, and you got onto the Statue of Liberty, because liberty is something that seamen take if you're part of a maritime thing. Liberty. Liberty is not something for freemen on land, nor a sovereign. It's not what you get. So that's what a Slav gets, is liberty off of a ship. And this is why the Statue of Liberty is not on land. It has to be on an island. It's called an island because I see land. It's right there, but it's a man-made. It's not real. I mean, it's real in the sense that it's sitting there, but it's not part of the landmass. So they come to get what? Liberty from the ship, from the vessel. And they were Slavics. Why do you think everybody up in that area is white? Nobody quite gets it yet. Everything is backwards. Everything's backwards. So maybe if you just start speaking backwards, I was saying a bunch of words backwards. Is he speaking? That's some black magic that he just did there. I mean, if you just put what I just said and put it forward and see what it said, it would be actually baffled, because I'm playing around with you guys. Just playing here, dude. Well, welcome to Sunday in the AM. 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, 27th of November, 2022, according to the Gregorian calendar, because that seems to be what most people go by. Yeah. How's your spaceship doing? Who's here? Who's the one person that I spy with my little eye? One person that is apparently in the room. Identify yourself. You know, strawberry? They're pretty delicious. Although I can't really say I'm a huge fan of the crunchy, chocolatey outer shell. I like, I think I prefer it to be like a little more creamy. Like I'd rather dip it into something. Oh well, still good. Can't complain. If you ask for chocolate covered strawberries and you get chocolate covered strawberries, who's complaining? That's what you said you wanted. You got to be specific with your asks to reality, to the grand architect, to God, to the universe, to whatever the universal prime creator, the UPC. Yeah, got to be a little more specific with your asks. If you ask for a strawberry with chocolate on it, that's what I get, and it is. It's correct. I would have said warm, melty, kind of. Yeah, that would have been helpful. I mean, I could actually do that. I could accomplish that for myself. Just heat them up. Hmm. What should we get? Oh yeah, each one teach one. Hmm. What would you teach yourself? I mean, would that be what it is? Are you just teaching your homunculus, a younger version of yourself? You're teaching the next incantation, incarnation, the next evolution of your programming. Is that what you're doing? I don't know. Could be. You're just teaching, or you already know and you're just reminding yourself, or you're teaching someone else. Do you exist over there? Just weird little thoughts that I have. Hmm. Hear that crow? What up, crow? Crow gang now. I'm changing my name to Crow Magnum, man. Isn't that like the Crow Magnum, Crow Magnon, man? Is that what they called it? But they spell it CROMA, whatever the fuck. But I'm gonna spell my name CROWMAGNUM, Crow Magnum. Or it could be Crow Magnus. That could be good. Hmm. What is it that people require? What do you want to know? What is it that you right there? I see you. What do you want to know? Hmm. Sup, Sunto? What in the fuck does Copenhagen have to do with anything I just said? I mean, it's a it's a pretty intense word. I mean, connect that to quite a bit. Was that it's in Germany, right? Copenhagen, Germany. That's like a big. It's a pretty widely unknown state, right? Is it a capital? Is it the capital of Copenhagen, Germany? Am I wrong here? Help me out with that one. You just said it. You must be the Germans. Germans is Copenhagen. Copen is a Copenhagen. What does that mean? What's the root? Figure it out. You don't come here not knowing what the fuck you're saying. Copenhagen, what's the root words? What does Copen mean? What's the Hagen mean? I mean, you got pagan, Hagen, Megan, copper, like color, Copen, Copen. I mean, it's obviously already another language, but you could probably divulge some of it. Oh, is in Denmark? Copenhagen is in Denmark? What's that? What's that? The really interesting one. Whenever Sweden plays Denmark in the World Cup, Sweden and Denmark play. Sorry, I sound like an old fucking like I'm coughing on some goddamn uh, unfiltered Lucky Stripes. So Sweden and Denmark. Take it. Sweden, Denmark. Yeah, just see how they put that together. It's really interesting. Because one will say Sweden and the other will say Denmark. But head Archon, the evil one, because it's in your head. You're saying Copenhagen is the head Archon, the evil one. Well, I don't think the evil one would be in your head. I think that would be base shit, right? It'd be physical. Physical is evil. What up, Danny? Yeah, I don't. Suntuck. I never. A buddy of mine that I knew for a little bit. He only smoked Lucky Stripes. I didn't. I mean, he didn't smoke that often, but he was like super hippie, like dreadnought hippie. I don't think I ever smoked some. No, no. Not Copenhagen. What up, Danny Skylark? What are you doing? Yeah, you missed my earlier show. And I was shitting all over the influencers and people that do reaction videos. Ugh, ugh. I'm gonna start doing reaction videos to my own videos. Like, what the fuck is that guy talking about? And I'm gonna react to my videos and I'm gonna accept it. So it'd be like me reacting to me, reacting to me, reacting to a video of mine that I made. Confuse the fuck out of people. Suntok, how do I know what thoughts are mine? None of them are mine. I know very plainly. Not a single one of the thoughts are mine. It's like it's like sitting in a buffet. It's like going to a buffet. It's like going to a Chinese restaurant that has those plates that come by. Those are not my thoughts. I will choose which ones I want to entertain and to speak, but none of them are mine. Not a damn one of them. I didn't come up with it. I didn't build the English language. I didn't build that plate of food. I didn't build that restaurant. None of it's mine. I will interact with it. I'll eat it. I'll speak it, but it's not mine. It might seem appropriate for the moment. You smoked a lot and it's too cold in Denver. Yeah, I couldn't even imagine. I mean, I could imagine, I guess, because I've lived in the cold. The cold fucking sucks. Wait, coffee and supposedly talking to Larry Fleet. You're talking to some country singer, Larry Fleet. What are you talking about? Danny is not even awake, and she's already talking to some country singer. Uh, uh, yeah, yeah, Suntoke. Yeah, yeah. You're only borrowing ideas. You're only borrowing this spacesuit. You're only borrowing time. It's just borrow. Nothing. I mean, what could you possibly want? Why would you even want like in the whole thing? Whenever you'll own nothing and you will love it. I don't disagree. There's not much I want to own. Like the only thing that I really like having is like my general gear, like whatever, you know. That I think is an appropriate thing to have a domicile and have clothes. That I think is a fair assessment of what yours is. But outside of that, like, why would you want to own an idea? Why would you want to own a car? Why would you want to own a bicycle? It's just too much. It's like too much shit to do. Like, why not just, some people like fixing shit. Well, fix this thing. Cool. That's what you did for the day. And now I can use it. Or maybe, you fix a thing and I'll feed it. Like it turns into an ultimate barter system. I mean, think about get rid of us humans or whatever you guys are, I guess humans. Get rid of us gods and you humans, and get rid of opposable thumbs and language, and let animals just roam and do what they do. They don't have any. There's no pens. There's no paperwork, but somehow things just happen to function. Now, if we're so smart, I think you're so goddamn smart, and we're upgrading things, then we would figure out how to barter and trade things in a correct way. You know what I mean? It would just seem like it would just work out. The rest of nature is pretty much provided with the architecture of how things should be provided for one another. It would, but we've complicated shit so much that you went up since 2. What the hell you been doing? You back on that crack, that smack? What you doing? Danny, I love how when you type, you said "ant the firmly." Yeah, I know it's supposed to say "at the family." Are you sure it's not Larry Flint, the porn producer? Hey Danny, I made chocolate covered strawberries. You want one? Yeah, you want a strawberry? Yeah, I think he spelled his name wrong. It's I think it's Larry Feet. I think he's just into feet, or it's Larry Flint and he's into pornography. Suntalk, do I like the salted caramel cookies? Of course I do. Still have still have a couple right here. Okay, because if I don't eat them now, they're gonna go. I'll eat one more and I'll eat the rest of this creme brulee. Let's go. Yeah. Well, we got once again creme brulee and some of these salted caramel cookies and chocolate covered strawberries for breakfast. Mm-hmm. Brilliant. Mm. Mm. Danny, why you gotta come through with this toe sucking shit? Toe sucking during intercourse? Like, okay, just sucking toes. Yeah, fuck all that bullshit. I don't mind rubbing feet, but during intercourse, sucking toes. Oh yeah. You want to see a girl fucking really have an orgasm? Stick your tongue between her big toe and her second toe. Slide in all nice and slow. Mm-hmm. Waterfalls. For real. Mm. See, Sun Tuck, this is where you're fucking up. I live in a city. Any hour of the day. You want beer? You want wine? You want alcohol? It's right there. You can get it. We don't take Sundays off. We don't take nighttime off. Mm. Yeah, I'd much rather right now. I would like a dark beer for breakfast. Mm. Right. I want to bring these. I want to bring these cookies to my friends because I don't. I think they deserve cookies. I don't know what they've eaten lately. It's weird. I call people my friends that don't have much. My friends that have things. I don't refer to them as my friends. Weird. That's all. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Hey, what are you guys in the background doing? Are you just watching me? I have a mouth orgasm with this creme brulee. This frozen creme brulee is actually good. Mm. With salted caramel cookies. Oh god. Oh, I think I just. Did he just really do that? Yeah, it was pretty good. I just fucking came in my pants, dude. Uh, fucking came in my pants. You had a Modelo last night? You want to listen to that? I know you want to listen to that Wax. You know that Wax song? I put you on that, didn't I? Modelo cans. That beat though is nice. Modelo cans? Mm. I mean, really, why wouldn't you eat this? I obviously I couldn't and wouldn't want to eat this every day. But when people put something off, they're like, I can't eat that. It's no good for me. Hey, you're supposed to not eat something for a while so that when you eat it again, you're just like, wow, this is really good. You're not supposed to eat this shit every day. But when you do, ah, mm, mm. Oh God. Mm. And you know what's funny? You get down to that last bite, right? That last little bit in there, right there. And this, mm, mm. You take a deep breath and you just mm. Oh, people will not get the texture is just as important as the flavor. That's what makes it. That's what makes it sensual. If something just tasted good, then I could spray like I could just put some water in your mouth that has flavors in it. You know, or everything could be like the consistency of dry turkey. Dry turkey sucks. Doesn't it? I mean, it was good flavor. Same flavor on Doritos. Mm. But stale Doritos are fucking awful, right? But like, if you just get that texture right, mm, mm, mm. Oh god, oh so good. Uh, just because I want to, yeah, have a chocolate covered strawberry. Hey Danny. Uh, I'm gonna get this strawberry out of this chocolate covering here with just my tongue. How about that? Yeah, you like that? mm, mm, mm. What's up, Parcival? Mm. Uh, it's like all the sugar makes my arms melt on the inside. It's like a weird, it's a very interesting feeling. I don't know if you guys have it. It's kind of similar to Kundalini. And also when I'm eating like this, I breathe different. So I'm actually squeezing my anus, which is, man, this is real shit. I'm pushing the energy up my spine into my brain. Right there. So I get it when people say uh, food is somewhat orgasmic to them. Mhm. And it's not necessary. It is the food. Yeah. But they breathe differently. They take a deeper breath. They push their stomach in. They. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Cranberries, garlic, celery, onions, butter, molasses, salt, pepper, Worcestershire sauce. That's an interesting part to it. The Worcestershire. Hmm. Hmm. I guess I could see how that would work, but and you did amino acids for the saltiness. I'll give you a pass on that one. I can't see the addition of that much Worcestershire and aminos. That would be super salty. As long as you didn't use too much. Well, I mean, if you said it's good, I trust you. I've never eaten any of your food. I don't know if you're just like that aunts because you're cute, that people just eat your food and say, "Oh, that was good, thank you." I don't know, like it's kind of like I don't know if I'd ask for seconds from you. Like if you were ever to feed me, either like actually feed me or feed me. I don't know if I'd ask for seconds. Like that was too sour. Now it was good. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll buy it. Because see, I would have with what you did there. Here's what I'll say. I would have traded in the Worcestershires and the aminos for a balsamic for the acid, which would have made it. See, the Worcestershire and aminos would be a similar thing that to like a balsamic or some other vinegar. Yeah, that would just be tough to not make it too salty. But if you say so, I'll give you an 8 out of 10 on that one. Only because I didn't get to have any. Sweet and a little salty. Did you add? Yeah. See, I like mine just moist and juicy, and then I'll add my uh, whatever gravy. It says needs gravy, and I want my corn. I want my corn separate than the mashed potatoes, but I want to put my corn in the mashed potatoes. I want them separate. I don't want the corn in the mashed potatoes. They just sounds childish. But when I scoop up my mashed potatoes with the gravy, then I'm going to get a couple pieces of corn, and that's because they'll add a little bit of sweetness to it. Sweet corn. You put a monkey. You put an actual monkey in your yams. What is howling monkey? No gravy. Didn't need it. No. Okay. You say word. No gravy. No gravy for your turkey. I don't know. That's hard to believe. There's not too many unless it's dark meat. You're not getting away with turkey. It dries out too quick. It gets no. I don't. I'm gonna go with one of the best chefs that ever lived and said turkey. You gotta cook it all separately. Anthony Bourdain. He said what you do is you put out one turkey on the table and you don't touch it. You just cook it normal. And then the rest of the turkey, you cut it up into the way it's supposed to be. And then you cook it at the right temperatures the way it's supposed to be done. Because he's like, if not, it's going to be dry and garbage. And I've never had a really great turkey. Oh, alcohol and yams. I remember the who was the guy who got me got me 40. Somebody got me last year. I think it was Juniperus. Got me oh yeah, it's because that was the funny thing. She got me 47 Monkeys gin and it has a lot of juniper berries in it. Mm. Hey Daddy, when you were cooking, was it like a shot of howling monkey for you? One for the one for the yams, one for me. Was that what it was? Yeah, it was a really it tasted like purple gin. It was really interesting. I'm pretty sure I drank that whole bottle on camera. Remember the 5th of November, the gunpowder plot and the treason. Remember that one? Speaking of strong shit, uh, yeah, whoever is in the back here, feel free to say hello. It's okay. You can. It's probably Sunday for you. You can find a way to say hi, Zen. Hi, Danny. You can do it. You're allowed to. Welcome to the meeting of the minds of the insane. V for vagina. That was yeah. V for vagina, dude. Bow, bow, bow. Throw up that V gang. What are you saying? V is a 7? Is that what you're saying? V is 7? You gotta help me with that. V is 5. 5. V, 5. Roman numerals. L is 7. Yes. L is also 12, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. 12. Uh, no shit. Don't no shit me like that. You don't no shit. I can see you doing it with your. I can see you doing it with your face. You're like, no shit. I know you want to say it too. You're right behind there. You're going, no shit, Sherlock. Uh, you know what? You know how they do enemas for people's assholes? You need an enema for your brain. I would like to enemize your brain. Like some people need a lobotomy. I think you need the opposite of a lobotomy sometimes. Is there a way to unfry someone's brain? Is there any way? Yeah, I've already offered my services, Danny. It's yeah, you say please. You don't mean it. I don't know. You are sure? You sure you're not sure? Oh, yeah. What are you sure of? You want your brain fixed? What's up, Afro man? What you doing? Only when you learn to move without explanation that you can move by instinct. Yeah, moving by instinct is a really, really uncommon trait because we have too many things installed. You know, I mean, think about if you live your everyday life and you have your job to go to. You don't get to move by instinct. Only in a defined area can you move by instinct. Like when you used to play football or soccer or basketball, you still have a border, but you can within it use your instincts to do something. Now, when you watch professional basketball, there's no instinct involved. They're playing a game that they were told to play. It's like it's like when kids naturally. Let me give this example. When kids are running around dancing, doing shit, they're instinctually dancing. And then you go, we're sending that kid to school to learn how to dance. And as they go through the process of learning how to dance, they will become very structured and ordered, but their dancing that they were doing as a child becomes a little more like, oh, look at that. But it becomes so structured and ordered that they have to relearn how to dance again. Now they have to take those things they learned and unlearn them so they can go back to dancing like a child. But now they have a little bit of they have a little bit of new pattern recognition. But the idea that anybody can move by instinct, there's way to be completely childlike mind of instinct of how to move. The only time that's really happening is when people are dancing, like mindlessly dancing. I mean, people that getting just drunk enough, just high enough, or just being so comfortable in your own skin that you dance. But beyond that, most people are not moving by instinct whatsoever. And even people that dance, like if you ever watch somebody dance, go to a concert or something, and you watch people and they're going through the same three dance moves, and like you're not dancing, you're just fucking. You think that's what you're supposed to do. uh, what did I miss here? Long distance, you can catch. Yeah, Danny is a catcher of semen in her face. Um, 9 miles of catching semen on a green platform. I don't understand half of what you're saying here. But yes, as per usual, we'll just agree with whatever Danny Skylark said. She's putting words together. Did anybody ever electrocute your brain? Did you ever get electrocuted, Danny? Did you ever touch an automobile battery or, a one-aught wire off the side of a house? Did you ever wear a shock collar? Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, I'd like to put a little doggy collar on you. I don't think I'd put a shock collar on you. That'd be rude and cruel. But a little doggy collar. Yep. Yeah, trampoline on a static day. Yeah, that's just, I'm. Do you just push a button? Really? Do you just push a button and it says put two random words together? Triceratops on top of a pile of monkey piss. A ladder uh, infused with peaches. Try static electricity in a bunch of caramel flavored shoes. Speaking of trampolines on a static day, I got something for you to bounce on, Danny. Yeah. What do you think about that, huh? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I see, yeah. Ah, see. Cabbage flavored moonbeams. Shocking. Is that what you're talking about, like the shock collars? What's shocking? Astronomical porcupines from Mars. Anybody? No? Yeah, I wouldn't think so. What am I talking about? I'm talking about porcupines. I'm talking about porcupines on Mars. Danny, why do I gotta be all about the sexual? Hold on. Let's see. Let me see if I get this right, Danny. Didn't you just a second ago tell me, like, right in the comments? I could scroll back to it and put on it. Weren't you just talking about how your 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 ex loves sucking on your toes? Was that not sexual, or what do you see? You do this shit all the time. Do you bring some sexual bullshit innuendo into things, and somebody says something, and then you're like, "Why all of that? Why all of that?" I'll scroll back to it. You fucking started this bullshit. You always do. And listen, the last things I said porcupines and lemon flavored Saskatchewan ladders from a mill in Kentucky. What is you talking about, ho? Insomnia crust. Hmm. Is that like after you couldn't get to sleep and you wake up and you got to pick the boogers out your eye? What do you mean not an ex? Uh, it's not somebody you're dating currently, right? Just kind of confused now. Perception, Watson. That's Juniperus. That's hilarious. By Jeff Lynne from ELO. That's my buddy's favorite band. Who, funny enough, I was supposed to be hanging out with this month, and he got backlogged into finishing some shit in his house. So he was supposed to come down for the World Cup, and I guess we're gonna push that back and hang out. I guess he'll probably come down for Mardi Gras, I guess. Yeah, yeah, I know. So Danny, exactly. So that would be X, like no longer. And not just yeah, is that what it is? I understand that part. I was just saying like that's what X not. Yeah. Uh so I have the right music for the public. I already most of my music is out there and my other I mean you're already familiar my musical machines gone. Well, I don't have the capacity. I can make some beats on my phone today, maybe. Okay, Danny, you're getting a little more morbid, like Wednesday Adams-esque, a little bit. Yeah, yeah, I get that. You just yeah, okay. So is the devil, so is God, so is you, so is yeah. Marshmallows, marshmallows of fish head. Is that a band? Is that the name of the album? Remember Fish Heads, Fish Heads. Isn't that a whole song about fish heads? Is that some British shit? British people and their fish head songs? Church, church and all. There's a really great wine bar down here. It's called Bacchanal. I think the connection is to Bacchus. I don't really know, but it's really awesome spot. It's this right in the corner, right over here, right in the corner next to the river and where the old Navy base is. It's huge. It's an old Navy base that they shut down years ago, and now it's just where kind of like some homeless people hang out and live. And right across the street, strangest corner is this. It has these most beautiful trees, and it's this old house that they turned into a wine bar with a backyard space, and there's live music all the time. It's called Bacchanal. So you walk in the front, it's a wine store, but then if you go in the back, there's like outdoor seating and there's an upstairs bar area. It's fancy pants, and it's in the most weirdest energetic spot ever. It's like this old creepy Navy base that's all gray, and then there's these beautiful houses, but then there's this like it's guttural over here, and there's like the oldest jazz bars in New Orleans right in the area where like trombone shorty plays and shit. It's pretty awesome. And here goes Danny preparing bodies for the morgue. Nice. Jenny, you've done too many weird things in your life. Yeah, morbid. Bacterial Christmas. Absurd combo. A bit and two coins. What are you talking about? The two coins that you put on their eyeballs? Isn't that isn't that more gypsy shit? Egyptian gypsy shit where you put two coins in their eyes? Some jazzy gypsy shit. No shit. Oh, here goes Danny again. No shit. Oh, you are one of the worst brats ever. Yeah, you are. Yeah, yeah. You're like a snooty, snotty, bratty. You're so borderline narcissistic. I love it. That's great. You bring out the most challenging. uh demonic being ever. Oh, bad robot. Strumpets, Parsival. I know crumpets. I don't know strumpets. Oh, you're talking about the Egyptian boat rides to the other land. Yeah, you kind of. I mean, yeah, and you kind of go, I am. See, like I can see you doing. You go, I am. You're like you're so like the opposite of humble about anything. You're like you want to just get an axe and chop someone's head off. Like you don't like. I wonder what you were like when you were a good person. Yeah, you do. Hey, Danny, you know who you remind me of a little bit, and I highly suggest go watch it. Go watch American Gods, and the chick in American Gods uh, that they call the dead chick. That's you. And she had stolen the coin from a leprechaun, and this was keeping her alive. And even though she had died, she still couldn't believe in anything but death. And yeah, she was a really rancid being, and like you could tell there was some point in time she was a good character, and then she just became this like selfish, self-centered, like fuck everything, fuck the gods. Yeah. No, thank you. What? Oh no, you're no, seriously, go watch American Gods. All of you, go fucking watch it. Parsival, you've seen American Gods. Tell me Danny doesn't remind you of the dead girl. And she calls him puppy all the time. The son of Odin. So the son of Odin, who's the good guy in the whole thing, is like haunted by his dead ex, who is like a professional narcissist that doesn't take responsibility for a fucking thing, then steals someone's coin. Danny, you trust death and life? I don't believe you do. It isn't what it is. You try to sound succinct and like somehow that you have some extra special wisdom, and you just really come across as like more. You just it's really you got to watch it. You just more and more I talk to you, the more and more I'm just like, what happened? What happened to the good Danny? She just become a very sorrow-filled, self-centered, narcissistic, like cunty person. This is what it is. I can't help it. This is what I observe. I don't know anything, but it is what it is, right, Danny? I wonder what you'd be like if you were given a second opportunity at life to live it the way you wanted, without all of the toil and the turmoil and the attachments to the underworld. What would people be like without their aches, their sorrows, their broken bones, their bruises? I want you. So what should I do today, guys? I want to take you on a couple of adventures. Um, and I I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put the. I don't think I'm gonna be able to use my camera in the first adventure, which kind of sucks for you guys. Frank, what's up, yo? You want a second go at life not to be so sexy? Hmm. What you, Frank? Say like right said friend. I'm too sexy for my Frank. Too sexy for my Frank, Frank, Frank. Yeah, I don't know what that really changed much about my existence. But I guess I would. I would probably choose to be a little better looking. Maybe that's my own self like value thing. Like, yeah, because some days I wake up, I'm like, oh, look at you, piece of shit. Other days I think I'm pretty handsome. But I want to be a little more even keel, maybe, rather than such a fucking so exceptionally Gemini. Maybe. I don't know. It's pretty good. I'm not really complaining. It's pretty awesome. Ah, how about now? Is it better now? Fix your mic, bro. Is my mic fixed? Are you talking about the picture in the background here? Junie? Talking about this one? Oops. Talking about this shit. Yeah, that picture is looking into the city. It's still titty. Okay, let me do this. Well, that's pretty fucking. That's pretty awesome. It must be the gay part of the quarter. Let me hold on. Let me see where that is. Hold on. Just Frank must be the. No, that's not the That's not the gay part of the quarter. There's only one gay, quote unquote, gay section. Well, there's a big part of the gay part of New Orleans in the quarter, which is just past Bourbon Street. Go to the end of Bourbon Street, like where the party starts to kind of it gets funner, but down that way, and then up towards the park, and that's the gay section. But that street there, no, not that you wouldn't call that like the gay section, no. Yeah, it's very that part right there is very multicultural. Like the whole place is like right when you're in the quarter, you're in you're you're in the area. Yeah, the color scheme and all that shit. You and your tapioca, man. Danny, I don't think yeah, Danny, shut your fucking face. I don't think Frank was making fun of gay people. He was just saying it's the gay district. You think I'm making fun of gay people? Dude, I kiss dudes right in their fucking face all the time. I don't care. I don't care what people do. I see plenty of people with dudes with tits and chicks with dicks, and I don't give a fuck. It's just like a gay is gay. Like, look at like okay, here, I'll show you again. Let's see. Oh, it's kind of lame. I was trying to explain something to you. Maybe I gotta do this. Let me change the layout. Maybe I do this one. Will that work? No. Layout go this way. Nope, it's not letting me change the layout, so I can just put, oh, maybe over here. No, it's not working. That one? Whatever. Danny, your it is what it is really, really disconcerting. Just Frank, just Frank does not care as long as they try to put things in your bum. As long as they do. See, he wants them to. He has a desire for people to put things in his bum. Quilles mangent de la brioche. I don't know what that means. I don't. What is Okay, that's French. So okay, I got brioche. That's good bread, right? Something about a magnet and pens. Put your pen magnet in my brioche. Does that mean like put your dick in my butt or something? Are you telling me that Frank wants a quill that is magnetized to his butthole? He was abducted by aliens. Were they alien? They were violently probing your butt? Oh, dude, that sucks. I mean, if they're playing around in there, just being nice and gentle, it's not so bad. Um, no, Danny has had plenty of opportunity, and she's asked me by name to kiss me. She already knows I have beautiful lips, probably better than hers, but she won't let it happen. Let them eat cake. That's the Mary whatever the fuck her name was. Let them eat cake. What's up, Will Brooks? Are you trying not to annoy the crowd? No, I don't think you're annoying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you just say funny things. That's all. Yeah, Frank meant to say as long as they don't put anything in his book. I know that's what you meant to say, Frank. But I had you did you missed a key word, so I had to dive right in that butthole. Wait a second. Danny, you just said that's never gonna happen. You would never kiss me? Fuck you. Fuck you with your dirty, stinking, filthy mouth. I don't want you think I would let you? You think I would let you, Danny? Ugh. Don't say you know what? You can say all you want. I'm gonna say ugh. Gross. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Probably tastes like fucking pork, like stale pork rinds. I don't even I don't even think it'd be fun. It probably it's so used up, broken fucking lips. Ugh. Yeah, gross. Hey Matthew. Well, yeah, what's up? Matthew. Okay. I'll say, you know what? Fuck you, Danny. Fuck you, Danny. I would rather kiss Matthew Nixon than you. You dirty, dirty, filthy. Like I don't care. I can't even think of a. Yeah, he's probably better looking than you. He's probably a more courteous and cordial lover than you are. He would probably hold me nice. Probably at least like coddle me. He'd probably say, "Oh, baby, it's gonna be all right." He wouldn't just like be snarky at me. Matthew, I appreciate that. Danny, I hope the next thing that kisses you is a fucking rabid dog, bites your face off. It's not like, you know, and if a dog bit you right in the face, it'd probably make you look prettier. It'd probably make you less ugly. Twerp. You wouldn't like to see shit, Danny. I hope it's a Rottweiler too. Yeah. You know, if a Rottweiler bit you, you would probably give it rabies. Yeah, go ahead. Listen to that one again. You want to fuck with the king of cut? Cut your dumbass up. Keep your dirty ass spoon away from me. You probably it's probably infected with it's probably infected with stupid. What do you spoon? Take your spoon, like dig out all the cream cheese out your coochie. It's probably full of crust and like like mold and ancient raisins. You probably got hives and blisters in your cooch. Nobody wants to spoon with you. Get out of here with that dumb shit. You probably use zits on your pussy as lubrication to masturbate with. What? 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 That's what I said. I said what I said. I know why you got clothespins in the backyard. You just hand them out to people that want to eat your pussy because the only way they could stick their face down there is if they couldn't smell what was happening. And you only do it at night so they can't see how fucking beat up your coochie is. Broken ass pussy having bitch. What? Yeah, I'm surprised. You know, I think she lied. I don't. I think she puts a lot of makeup on. I think she puts herself in the microwave once in a while just to try to tighten up her loose ass skin. She looks like she got burnt in the microwave. You came at the perfect time, didn't you? Yeah. Uh-huh. Hey, Matthew and Frank, remind me one more thing. Just help me out because if I'm doing stand up and I see that there's, you know, 20-year-olds in the crowd, I can use certain kind of humor. If I see 50-year-old people that I know from like the Midwest, whatever, I speak a little differently. So where are both of you from again and how old, if you don't mind? So I can kind of regulate the kind of language I'm going to use when I fucking cut Danny's uh fucking floppy coochie apart again over here, talking all this shit. Don't be butthurt. Danny could never be butthurt because her butthole is already like spread open on display. She already has like she already has people come over and fist her anus, non-lubed, because that's like that. You know, she just snorts lines of ketamine and has people fist her anus all day. You offer her gold and strawberries and chocolate and all the wonders of the world, and she'd rather have ketamine and creepy dudes with scabs on their fist jamming their hands up her asshole. That's her choice. I think it's terrible. I think it's a terrible choice to make, but Frank, thank you. Yes, PA 38. Good. We got some elder statesmen in here. Yes, Matthew and Frank. I assumed you were I assumed you guys were up here in age. Danny, stop lying about 44. I mean 44. Yeah, I know you put a filter on every time you're on camera. I've seen you without the filter, and you look like a gefilte fish. You look like a carp. that was that jumped out of the water, that was laying there for 3 to 4 days in the hot sun, and it's starting to get scabby and dried out, and just kind of going, oh, oh. Your vagina looks like the face of a carp. Ah, you rode a dinosaur to school that old? So Frank is what, 51? What are you? You Parsifal's 39. Okay, well, okay, this is as remember those old R&B stations? This is for the old and the grown and sexy. I used to listen to that. Was it? I don't know where it was where you live. 103, was it 103.9, 105.7, 103.9 for the grown and sexy folk. Let me see here. Orangutan. Wait, Danny, you don't have orangutan titties. I've seen your titties before. They're not that bad. They've been used a little bit. You can fix those. Just start doing push-ups with the look at up here. There's a muscle up here. You get them back into shape, and if you have the right person giving the correct massages on them, those get back into shape just fine. You just got to eat the right oils. We'll get those things from floppy orangutan B cups. We'll get them back up to a sharp, hefty C. What you talking about? Trying to give you a compliment here. Titties aren't that bad. Have I seen Jason Versher Archaic's website? No. I gotta say, just right off the jump, there's something that I can't. I can't. It's not. No. I don't know what his whole thing. A lot of people are like, oh, they're on his philosophy and things he's saying and da 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 da. I'm not digging it. I find it very peculiar, slightly off-putting. I've told you once, I've told you a million times. There's something about the quality and sound of someone's delivery of their voice and their general demeanor that I trust or don't trust. And I can't say I trust that dude and what he says at all. At all. I feel like he irks me. Makes me feel uncomfortable, just his general vibe. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I've been wrong around about people probably 0% of the time, but I'm willing to accept being wrong. I just don't like. I don't. No, I'll check it out, but Frank, Danny doesn't look 44. You have low standards. Yeah, I mean to be attracted to Danny, you'd have to have very low standards. It's kind of like her being attracted to me. Obviously, I'm a really ugly fuck. I will. I mean, I've listened to some of it. I listened to some of it, and I don't vibe with it. It's kind of like saying there's a few people that I don't. There's something that is wrong with the way they deliver the message they are the information they got and the way and their voice. There is something really. This is the mouthpiece of God. This is how you speak. This is you speak and you speak. It sounds like this. It doesn't sound like that. And people that sound like something else, I cannot take seriously. And I found time and time again when people have something that's not right because it doesn't sit right in their whole entire system, and I don't trust that. I'm not saying that 80% of it isn't good. I'm not. I'm not. There's plenty of people that get some things wrong. There's some people that are doing it for a good reason. Some people, I just don't. I don't. I'm not on board with it. Not at all. I don't. I'm not saying he's doing anything wrong. I'm not saying he's lying. I'm not saying any of that. I just don't trust his words. It's just about the size of it. Frank's older than you, Matthew. Calling him a kid. The world is a cult. It is. It is a giant culture. Hey, Parsival. See, Parsival knows what the fuck is up. I trust Parsival. You ever listen to Parsival? He's got a resonant voice. He plays a good song. He's a calm, collected, and intelligent human. I trust what he says. Thank you. Kabar, thank you. Here we go. Let's go off on it. Parsival and Kabar, two people I trust Parsival because I've talked to him. I know what he sounds like and I know how he is. He's a trustworthy person. And I'm not saying the other motherfucker is not trustworthy. I'm just saying I don't like what is coming out of his mouth hole piece thing. You know? Kabar, there's something about it, isn't there just something? Yeah. Yeah. Overbearing might be it. It's overbearing. It's reminds me of the kid in school that thought they knew everything that was wrong about most everything. That was like, well, I studied all of it in the basement because I did this and I was in and I know. Yeah, okay, you got some of it right, but and the overbearing thing is really tough. It's really kind of it's not my thing, man. And I'm okay with simulation theory. I'm okay with that. Radiation matters. Everything is radiation. I'm radiating words out of my mouth. You're radiating heat off your body. Everything is radiation. Radio waves and all that shit. Yeah. Simulated robot therapy. Danny, you have you ever had a robot? Have you ever how many robots have you had sex with? Did you ever use like a robot fuck? You know guys can go and get the we can get a process we can get the some chick will take a her vagina. She's working on the online pornography world, and she takes a thing of her vagina, and you can buy one, and you can kind of interact. And if you ever get a fake dick, like from one of your favorite porn stars, and then use that to just like a robot cock. You ever robot cock it? Yeah. So it's all. I mean, everything's a cult, but as Terrence McKenna said, culture is not your friend. You got to design your own, right? Kabar, thank you. Your whole body, thank you. Your whole body can't stand it. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, like if I had to go with my standard instinct, I'm 100% with a Kabar. You can't stand it, can you? No. And that should tell you everything you need to know. I don't care how many good things. Like where did that how did that dude become the top shit? Why is everybody going, well, this is the guy that's saying the cool stuff? Who are these people? I mean, some of them got tricked. Don't get me wrong, but like you'll see it time and time again. Who's popular? People just come out the woodworks popular. Sorry, bro. You got the fake vaginas. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's without question. They even tell you it is. Hey, let me go piss. Let me go piss into something and make another drink, and we'll continue this conversation. We'll talk about the levels of psyops and. Hey, let me. I'll be. I, I'm I'm performing psyops on you. I'm performing a psychological operation on you. I'm telling you straight out right now. I'm performing psyops on you. How? Why? How and why? How? Because I'm good at it. Why? Because I think it would help you. And who's telling me to do this? No one but me. I'm working on your psychology to break you free of other ideas and programs that you have. And so am I operating like a fucking like a surgeon? Yes. Did somebody ask me to do this? Tell me this? No. I just happen to know how it fucking works. And anybody that talks to you is doing psyops on you. I don't care who the fuck they are. They just might suck at it. They might be very low level bullshit. But if you're good at it, I'm so good at it, I'm gonna tell you I'm doing it. And if you choose to accept it, so be it. If you don't like it, go the fuck somewhere else. Go listen to somebody that's gonna go, oh, it's 256 years of some. Okay, well, you ain't gonna be around when the shit. So who the fuck cares? Shut the fuck up about it. Go piss in a fucking a jar of monkey sweat and make a I don't know, man. Oh yeah, drinking fucking hot piss. Oh, that's my favorite thing right there. Uh-oh. Making a mess over here. Mm. Okay. All right. That's good. Almost finished here, guys. Still clean up. Clean up in the aisle. Fucking picking your fucking face, suckers. Ginger guava. Your mother's a gigantic triceratops ham. Um, Santos put him on his show and he blew. Oh, is that as because Santos? Is that what happened? I mean, I love Santos as much as anybody, but Santos is mad fucking ill on some things. He's mad wrong about some shit. He went from Shivambu to vegan. He's a fucking don't stop that Joker. And he got too excited about being popular. Most of the things he puts out is great, but well, parts of all, I can't click on that. Your ma used Jedi mind tricks on you. Ha 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 ha! Nice. This is not the TV dinner you're looking for. Better off dead. TV dinner movie. Hey, Danny, what Better Off Dead? I don't know that one. I remember the vampire one where they is that Better Off Dead with the fucking what the fuck this guy's name? Hmm. I don't know if I've seen that. Yeah, okay, here, just Frank. You do find something off about him. Can't put your finger on it. His delivery leaves a lot to be desired, but just something else. It just the material info is decent. Yes, but let's define this. Let's go. Let me explain to you. Go through your life and see if you can, in your mind, qualify this. I want you to qualify this. As above, so below, as within, so without. The quality of someone as they speak, does it tend to line up with truth? Does their voice sound like it resonates a value of truth, or is there something shaky and bullshit about it? Is there something a little off? And if you go through your life and you remember some of the people that you spoke to, people that had voices of authority, were crystal clear, precise, and they weren't just doing it and acting out like they were on some movie set doing this shit because they spent 10 years talking like Morgan Freeman. No, I'm not talking about those cocksuckers. I'm talking about just in general, the people that you come across in life. I think you'll notice something very, very clear. That the clarity uh, and the wisdom, the knowledge comes through people's voices, whether you like it or not. And when people are saying something that is a little off, their voice is going to be off. It has to be so. It has to be so. Why would it be any different? You ever see people like that? They got something good to say? They have something powerful and genuine and authoritative? They could tell you the truth? No, absolutely not. So if you hear someone's voice that sounds like you should listen, maybe you should. And if it sounds like there's something's not right, it's because it's not right. If you're eating something and you go, that flavor's off, don't fucking eat it. If you listen to somebody say that sound isn't right, don't listen to it. If you look at a painting, you're like, I don't like that. You ever buy a shirt and you go, I like the shirt, but I'm not sure about it. And you buy it anyways and you never wear it? Yeah, because it ain't the truth. That Camaro lip, what are you talking about? People who ban people from the channel. Oh, I've banned plenty of people to the channel. I don't feel like they're dumbass fucking mouthing off over here. They can go get fucked. I don't know. I don't have time for that shit. You can shut your fucking mouth before you talk to me. You'd be better off. And it's always people that don't have channels. You got channels, you got something to say, fucking talk to me. I guarantee you won't talk to me because you don't have the capacity to. So you're gonna just say some dumb shit on here and then run away like a little coward bitch. That's just how it works. See, I never noticed that. You know what? I mean, as far as this show goes, I don't really care to speak about the guy anymore because I don't know him that well. All I know is what I've heard of him speak. I don't appreciate it. It's pretty simple. What he's saying is true as it resets. I'll take that. I want my $2, Danny. The ski movie. I want my $2. The paper boy. That's right. When he goes up the side of the mountain. Yeah. I mean, what? Parcel. I'll give you this much. If it's every 6,000 years, because of the human condition, we only live 72. I could give two fucks. I could give zero fucks. I could give a million fucks. I just don't care, and I don't me no care, boy. And I'll tell you why. Because even if I could live to 6,000, which is pretty easy, it doesn't help any of you living to 72. And let me give a further example of why it doesn't fucking matter. Nobody even knows what was going on in 1900. It's 2022. You have no fucking clue what was going on in 1888. So I want to hear about your opinion, your fucking shit opinion about 6,000 years ago. About they've already, if they can fuck up the history in the books for the past 100 years and delude you on our own true history for 100 years, you can't even talk to your grandmother about it. So you don't even know what's going on in 1920. You don't fucking know. You don't know shit. If they can fuck that up, what do you think they're doing with the books from 6,000 years ago? I don't give a fuck about 6,000 years ago. Fuck ancient Egypt. Fuck ancient America. Fuck the fuck your and fuck these people that speak the Russian and fuck these Japanese and fuck the Americans and fuck the black people. Fuck them all. Every single one of them. Your history is bullshit. I don't care. What's going on right now? Let me know what's really good right now. Tell me what's happening today. Tell me how to improve the world going forward. I don't give a fuck about the history because you don't know. You don't know. I don't know. We can qualify a couple things. Here's some mathematics. Here's some But now you can't even tell. Motherfuckers can't tell me what happened last week. You still don't even know what fucking Joe Biden said 2 weeks ago. And now these cocksuckers on to the next thing. You tell me about what how they shut down the entire realm for 2 years? Eh, eh, I don't buy it. Yeah, you here now. So tell me about now. Tell me how can we improve life right now? How can we improve life right now? I'll tell you how we can improve life right now. It's 9:42 a.m. Central Standard Time in New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm rocking and rolling. I'm having a drink. I'm enjoying talking to you guys. If you guys want to, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, dollars make a lot of sense to me. Um, you can help me out so I can have a nice day. I mean, I still got enough beverage and things to help people out and enjoy myself, but I do need to find myself. That would help me going forward. With the fact of whether or not my great grandparents were born into in an underground tunnel doesn't really fucking matter to me right now. I mean, it's nice to know, and I'm happy to have these conversations, and we can talk about what's going to go on in the year 2085. But I'm guessing none of you motherfuckers are going to be here in 2085. I don't think you're going to get through 72, even with the advancements in technology and medicine. I don't even care if you want the real route of let's get healthy and go and eat the correct foods and drink water and fast. You still ain't going to get over 100. So let's just deal with right now. What's going on? What's really good in your life? How can I help you? There's not enough people talk about that. Everybody's too interested in history. They can't verify in the future, which they can't project to me. So take your future, take your past, wrap it into a little ball, and shove it directly up your asshole. Because I could give two fucks about it. Tell me what's really good with you right now. First of all, we cannot improve the world. You can't improve the program, but you can alter it. You can morph it. And by altering and morphing the program, you can see what you would consider or deem improvements. Some people might see them as faults, but other people might see them as improvements. So, in the grand scheme of things, good or bad, improvement or declination doesn't really matter. You alter it. So we can say we can morph and alter it. So we'll just stick with morphing and altering reality. If history would tell of the pandemic, then we would know that the last one, remember the last one in the 1900s? Then we would know the truth about that, which was that the things caused the problems, not some outer weird shit that was going on. Ooh, the Black Plague, the fucking this and that and the other thing. No, that's not how it works. Once you do any research on it, you'll realize. So they changed that history. Oh, you know what I hate about drinking my piss after I drink coffee? It still has that flavor. It's a good piss, and then it has like a little coffee flavor in it. Yeah, Jerry Springer is the way to go. Yeah, changing perspectives and morphing reality. That's what we have a capacity to do. You have your capacity right there, you, to change, alter, morph perception. That's it. We've talked about this thousands and thousands of times on this show. Altering perception is about all there is. It's managing perception management systems, PMS. You think I just came up with that? No, I did hundreds of shows on this. PMS, perception management systems. So you have to. What do you think of it? When you think of it differently, it changes. I was listening to this video earlier today, and it was a video where it was I don't know how they did it. I think they put two audios together, and depending on what audio you would perceive, that's what you would hear. And it was in a cartoon. And one of the audios, if you looked at it and read it to yourself in your mind, it would say the princess's name. Help me with the princess's name. Like if somebody's saying something, it's like, oh, uh, Daphne, right? It was so far removed from the next time he said, well, now listen to it, and he's gonna say fuck this time. He's gonna say, fuck something else. And you're like, Daphne and fuck don't sound alike at all. So it's like two different words completely. But depending on, you could close your fucking eyes and you would just go, okay, what is he saying? And you could try your damnedest to hear one or the other, and you would hear one or the other. And it was not even the same fucking word. And so the perception was really strong with like, so I was reading through the comments. Some people would only hear one, only hear the other. They couldn't do anything about it. And I'm sitting there, whatever I did with my mind, it was so clear as day in my brain. They said, fuck, fuck. He said, oh, fuck, blah, blah, blah. And another one, he would say, it, fuck is one syllable. The other one was like a three-syllable word that was princess something or whatever. And he would say that. I'm like, he just stop, rewind, pause, replay, didn't matter. Anything I think it was, and I probably could have thought a different word. Wonder if that would have worked. So your perception is really a lot. What's up, Christos? Lipolis. Yeah, Danny, your PMS on a monthly cycle is a daily cycle. Pretty much, yeah, for you, PMS is pretty much stupid. Frank, yeah, you make every place you are the place to be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hear you on that, man. I do. I do that often. I know a lot of people in here that do that, but there are sometimes those times you're having that bad day. And there's not, you don't have to be in control of everything every day. You're allowed to have your feelings, your emotions, your little downtime. And you just want to like scoot over here we'll go over here just away from all of the people and just sit there and be by ourselves and contemplate nature and reality and our thoughts and all that shit. You're allowed to do that too. You know, I think not enough people accept that part where they go. Sometimes you're overwhelmed. The world that gives you weird situations, and you just gotta contemplate it. You just gotta go over here and do you and be depressed, be sad, be whatever. Because if you don't get those feelings, if you don't experience those, like what are you doing? You can't have a great day all the time, but you get pretty close. Yeah, fuck feelings. Become like me. Become one with the robots. Wow, wow, wow! Wow. Get your robot on. Hey, uh, Junie, what do you mean the ELO dream makes sense now? What did I do? What was that? What was I doing? Fill me in. Let me see how I help make music or something. Hey, 2 hours of magical, whimsical wisdom and hilarity provided by me. Just like that, right off the top. 2 hours. Who better at this? Who fucking does this live? No, I got nobody to even help with this shit. And I just do this shit. Still have everything you need to keep you entertained, fully immersed in this kind of shit. If you wanna help me pay for everything that all of my past indiscretions, CashApp, PayPal, Venmo, or my future endeavors, you feel free. There it is. There's all the ways of contacting me. Yeah. The sound manipulation. Yeah. Yeah. Real magic. I mean, can consider this honestly. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. How many people individually just sitting there, real time, off the cuff, can do two hours at any point in time, and make it sound like it was supposed to be done this way, like somehow I'd written this shit out or thought about that. No, no. And on a regular basis, I don't know. And most people have no idea. And I'll remind you, I have about 6,000 videos at somewhere between 30 minutes and 3.5 to 10 hours. I've done 10-hour videos. Drunk as fuck, yes. But who's doing that? I don't think there's a lot of people that have the capacity to. And to be somewhat original every time and not just a repeating pile of fuck shit. Photo Theoluminous. Yes, yes, yes. Don't no pictures, no pictures. I don't like my pictures take. I don't like my picture taken. I don't even like my voice recorded. Oh yes, yes. Thank you, Frank. Um, don't forget to like and subscribe, donate. If you put me in your will, I will spend your money very wisely when you die. Yeah. But you know what's great? What's greater than that? I've heard about this is a lot of people when they get old and they know they're towards their end of their days, they want to see somebody else enjoy the money. They want to live vicariously. So go ahead and just give that to me now, and I'll do a lot of really cool things with it. And I'll either give you, do rewards and props, or I'll never even speak your name, and you can just watch me do some crazy shit with a lot of money. But if I had a lot of money, I'd do some really hilarious shit. It'd be pretty great. I'd implement most of the shit that I know, which it takes money to do. Too bad. Too bad it takes money and I just don't have a lot of it. But we're working on that. Peace out, Frank. Hey Danny, don't you call him Frankie? Don't you try all the cutesy wootsy with my friend Frank? You're not gonna steal him from me. You're not just gonna charm another man into your Venus flytrap. Your Virginia. Oh, my Virginia. Don't you steal Frank from me. I call him Frankie. Yeah, the only place people put deposits is in your fucking coochie. Damn, B. He is ruthless. Yeah, basically. Trying to steal my friend Frank from me. I don't like it. I will not be having that. You call him Frank if you want, you will not call him Frankie. That's unacceptable. Yeah, the Venus dry trap. Yeah, I was thinking of that movie. Seymour. Yeah, your pussy doesn't see more, your pussy sees less with your Venus dry trap out here. What? Shut up? You gonna make me shut up? I dare try it. Try it with your dusty, dry ass coochie. Ugh. Matthew Nixon. Oh, now you're trying to steal Matt now? His name is Matthew. Now you're calling Matthew Matt. This is a good game here. You call him Matthew Matt. And you call him Frank Frankie. You can't give them the little nicknames. They're not gonna fly with this bullshit, Danny. They already know there's dust and cobwebs on your cooch. Oh, too good. It's too good. Yeah, Matt. Yeah, Matthew Nixon. I think she was talking about Matthew Nixon, wasn't she? I love that old Danny over here is a good sport about this, and she knows I'm just playing with her. Oh shit, Matthew got turned into Maddie. Damn it. Oh, do you actually know? Oh no. Maddie Matheson. Isn't that dude that does the that kind of chubby dude with the tattoos that does the one of them cooking shows? Maddie Madison. Yeah. Maddie loves it. Danny, you're such a flirt. It's actually troubling because I used to think that you flirted with people that you liked, and now I know that you just flirt with everyone. You're an attention whore. I didn't realize that. I thought you actually liked people. Now I realize that your only goal in life is for to have people like you. You actually don't like anyone. It's a sad way to be, honestly. You should start to like people. There are people that do actually like you. You should maybe be fulfilled with them liking you actually, and then use that to gain a little self confidence and self respect and like them in return. Matthew, you're all Danny's. Yeah, but then again, everybody is Danny's. I mean, if you're gonna let her dry ass fucking unflowered, unfertile cooch suck you in. Any way you can tickle your fancy. I'm not even sure what's fancy to you anymore. Danny's fancy is whatever the fuck she wants for the second. No, yeah, Matthew, if you just make a trek to where she is, she'll happily eat you up. Oh, what's that? Because I'm can somebody do the song "Eat You Up"? Uh, who did that? Who did that song? Yeah, you know what? I mean, this would have already been accomplished a long time ago if Danny actually had just a few extra dollars and just wasn't like into her horse self. You'd already see me and her like hanging out. She would have been a better person for having known me, and I probably would talk a lot less shit. But she chooses a lifestyle of treachery rather than church. uh, a group scary project or a scry? You mean scrying? I mean, there's a lot of people here that cry all the time. I'm gonna cry about everything. Scrying like through the. Is that what you're talking about? Uh, Bank of a Junipers. What is Bank of America? Unfertile. Danny is unfertile. Hopefully, you don't. You should not have any more children. Don't you have like 30 children already or something? I think you have like four or five vaginas that you just push babies out every once a month or something. I don't even know. Like one time you told me you had five kids, one time you told me you had two, one time you told me, but you just make shit up as you go along, honestly. I can now it seems like you just have one kid and the other one is just like part time. I don't know. I can never tell. My body, my temple. Yep. All right. Is that you have men come and pray at the base of your temple? My body, my temple too, bitch. How about you come and you fuck isn't that why they made those giant erect rods in Egypt? They would come and walk around and sit at the base of the giant phallic symbol. Yeah, Danny. Yeah. Your association with believing your Mother Earth is hilarious. Mother, you know what? Mother Earth must be a whore because all she does is just get fucking railed. Just pop seeds and be mad about it. Like I mean, could you imagine just being mad about everything every day about every man that you allowed inside of you, and then like that's like Mother Earth being mad about the seed, the semen, and the people on top of Mother Earth. That would be we would call that Mother Earth's fault because you're supposed to be taking care of that shit. You're not supposed to be getting mad at the children. You're not supposed to be getting mad at the lovers. You're not supposed to be getting mad at the father. You did that's what you wanted as Mother Earth. So accept it and enjoy it and adore your role as the Mother Earth. Don't. Well, we gotta wipe out fucking humanity because it sucks because I don't like it anymore. Fucking that's corny, dude. And if I can't wipe it, I'm just gonna be mean at it. I'm not gonna give it pussy no more. You ever been with a chick that was like, "Ah, I'm tired." I mean, I never dealt with this, but I always see it in the movies and hear about it. Where they like, they withhold pussy. Fuck out of here. That's corny. Corny shit. Okay, so Junipers, you said, "I'll eat you up, you love, you love. I'll eat you up, you love, you." I don't know how the tune goes. I'll eat you up. Oh, so yum yum. I guess enough. Oh, BO. Who is BOA? I thought it was Bank of America or boa constrictor. I don't know which one that is. What up, Skull? A blighted ovum. Damn, bro. Who the fuck are you talking to? I asked Junie what BOA means because she gave me the verses to a song. These things never work out. The comment section, they never work out in the right order. Some of them show up in a wait. So some little kid head butted you in your belly and killed your baby. What the fuck is going on right now? This is not hey, Danny. I'm happy to talk about this off here. You can't just go. We can't just go from 0 to 80,000 million light years, galactica miles an hour on that shit. I known you for a long time. You never told me that. And now you're just gonna drop that right here in the middle of a. We're 2 hours in a show, and you're gonna like, yeah, some little fucking brat head banged you in your belly like a battering ram because he got put in timeout and killed your baby. That's fucked up, bro. You can't just do that. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. We're just having some random shit talk, and we got what is happening right now? Fuck out of here. This ain't no 7-Eleven. What the fuck does that mean? Fuck out of here. Well, you ain't a 7-Eleven. You open 24 hours. Honey, your pussy's open 24 hours. 7-Eleven at least closes once in a while. I mean, yeah, yep is yep, but I mean, I don't know, like, I don't know where that all. South Korean chick singer. Oh, I don't. Oh, yeah, yeah, Junie. I don't know who that is. So we got ELO and oh, we just started a band. So we got ELO, BOA, and can we start a band called BRO, like bro? We'll call it like let's see, what's BRO? Bang raw ovaries. Bro. Oh. Yeah, see, Danny's got the fucking most like absurd shit, man. Like, why don't you, Danny? Why don't you choose to do this shit offline with me, like where we can have like an emotional little meditative journey on this kind of shit, where it's not like public sector shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know this. I've known you for a long time. That's a Danny goes straight from sex talk, blaming for sex talk, then goes into macabre, morbid shit, death shit, now into more dead baby shit. Like, right, and what am I supposed to do with this? I got jokes to make. I'm gonna sit here and go like, let's go sensitive Sally on this. I don't know, man. You know, obviously I'm sensitive and empathetic to this, but you know, 2 hours in at 10 in the morning on a Sunday, and I'm just trying to talk some fun shit and be goofy and inspire people. And like, dude, couldn't you at least keep it over there? Well, whatever. Let's deal with it. Your pussy is like a fucking revolving door. I guess is that fair? No. Hmm. I don't know what to do with this. I got nothing here. I got nothing, bro. Bitches, obst. Wait, skull. Bitches, real osteoporosis. Murder demons, MDD. How about deer, like DEAR, deer demons? You think deer have demons? Okay, well, hmm. I like that. I think BRO would be hilarious. You could have cis too, like stupid ingratiated sluts. Try that one, bro and cis. Stupid ingratiated sluts. I like that one. Silly, ignorant sluts. Salamanders, iguana, and styrofoam. You know, just make up words. You're allowed to. Yeah. Oh, is that was that the other? Hey, hey, bass and bass. Was that the other part of the show? Because the redundant energies was last show I did. I was getting into the the people that do like response videos, reaction videos, and how they were like incepting videos. So they just kept being redundifying the same thing. Like it'd be like this person does a video and this person reacts, and this person reacts to this person reacting to this video until you get down so far the line that it's so redundant. Yeah. Well, let's clean it up. Let's not be redundant. Let's go into something new. How about let's do a letter. You guys give me a letter, and then I'll find a word, and from that word we can produce some sort of energy. Bring oneself into favor with someone by flattering. Oh, redundant enterprises. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, redundancies is not my thing, and I'm not really into flattering people. Yeah, it's not my thing. Like there are some people like it, you know, if someone's having a down day, I'm really happy to go and say, "Hey, how can we uplift you?" Let's say some really nice things, and but then as soon as you're happy, like, okay, slow down. I will still gonna settle down. Yeah, and people that are like redundant information systems from the standpoint of like trying to do the same fucking thing. Like here's what I know for sure. There's certain systems you can't replicate. You can't reproduce. You're not capable of talking and doing a rendition. You can't copy. There's something not copy. You can't. Let's show me another George Carlin. Not gonna happen. Show me another Patrice O'Neill. You can't do it. Show me another Cat Williams, Dave Attell. Show me another Johnny Depp. Show me another Brad Pitt. Show me another Angelina Jolie. You're not repeating these fucking things. You cannot. They're standalone material. There's other things that the systems are so redundant. Like, I'm glad you like that, but that's like okay. Well, you motherfucking McDonald's then. There's 100 McDonald's. You a Burger King. You fish fillet from some shitty ass shop. You a corner store. You ain't nothing new. There's some people that are unreplicatable. You can't replicate me. You're not smart enough. You're not quick enough. You're not whimsical enough. You're not wise enough. You're not as goofy. So when people have this habit of just doing the same bullshit, I think it's cute. Yeah, if you want, okay, so you have ingratiated redundancy. If you integrate redundancy, it works to about 5 levels deep. 5 levels of redundancy only if this is for failures within a system. So if I take a system, computer system, and I redundify it 5 levels deep, it means even if there's a couple failures, you still have the same system running behind it, so there's nothing to worry about. But after you go a few steps, like, oh, we should redundify this 20 times, 100 times, the 100th rendition of the redundified system is never going to have any value. The 20th system will never, because as soon as maybe a couple of the systems break down and we get to the third rendition of a redundant system, there's already a new system in development that is better than what you're doing. So if you're 20th in line in a redundant system, you go to the garbage disposal. You should have tried to walk ahead and do something new, and you'd have been part of the next system, the system beyond that. Wait, smile. Yeah, miles of smiles. Yeah, life is quite a joke. God was if God is yourself, wouldn't you have a couple good jokes in there? Oh, Junie, isolation redundancy projects protect systems from end-to-end attacks of vulnerability. I've never heard those words used in that order, but as soon as you said them and I read them, I know exactly what that means from a system management perspective in computers. Um, yeah, what needs to be understood about any system that is implemented? The redundancy is already there. It's implied. It's implied as soon as you make this, you make a backup copy and a backup copy until you have that. And as soon as you've done that to a degree, you start rewriting the original script and you put a secondary system. And then as that system's running, you already have the backup copies of the first rendition. So it's a 2.1 and a 2.2. And then someone is already working on 3.0 because they already seen the way that you manufactured this manuscript, and they're already making it more streamlined, more productive, more whatever. So there's already a 3.0 or 5. It's like when people got pissed about 5G network. Bro, do you know how many microwaves and radio waves and shit are in the air? If they're telling you about 5G, do you know they're on like 50G right now? They're on some gamma rays, gamma hertz, blah blah blah. Microwaves flying, radio waves. It's always been there. The 5G shit, because they got towers now. That shit has already been out there. I don't know why everybody's so fucking frustrated about. Yeah, Danny, that's yeah, that's hilarious. He gave you an Alan Watts text. Crazy, crazy. So the middle system is the now seems to be yeah. So whatever you're working with now seems to be the right one. But as Chaboy said, that seemed to be a verb. Buckminster Fuller, when he always talked about systems, he said the way you implement, the way you get a new system is you make a new one, and the other one just goes vanishes. Who's using a VCR today? If I asked you 20 years ago, you were using a VCR. You were going to Blockbuster Video and getting a tape and being kind and rewinding and all this shit. And then you went to CDs, then you went to digital. Now you don't. Now it's all right there. So you thought you were state of the art. You spent all your money. You had all the cool shit. And then 5 years later, it was like, nah, we working with CDs, dude. Now, interestingly enough, this is something new that I heard. And this is what I heard, and this is for all you musicians out here. And this is interesting to me because of the way the technology is. But if I really got into it, I could see why it might be. The highest form of audio technology, as far as acoustic engineers, audio engineers, these people that work in the business of making sounds, the highest form of it was not records, was not CDs, was not, it's tape. It's tape. It's reel to reel tape. Because of how analog it could be made and the energy that could be put onto a tape was even of a higher form and analog value than records could do. Everybody loves a record because you get that little that scratchy kind of shit, and then you have this sound and you could hear the dust on there, and it has this certain quality to it, and a lot of people really love records, and you could see why. But tape, from tape, reel to reel shit, from so many people that I don't know where it came from, but they just were talking about how tape is the highest form of recording quality because of all of the other energy in the room. It's going to pick up on even more so than that needle will on a record. Then however you print that record, that tape is the highest form. Fuck a CD, fuck you, what are your digital shit? The tape was analog to the highest degree. If you heard no frequencies or if you heard all frequencies, you would go mad. Yeah, there's a room that they built that it's basically a bunch of styrofoams and these angles and this and that, and someone sits in there and you'll be able to hear the uh, the blood vessels in your brain, in your heart, and it will make you go nuts. And the longest anybody's ever been able to stay in one of these rooms is like 45 minutes. And that would take somebody that was seriously professional meditator, and they're able to they're hearing the sound of the universe themselves, of God, quite honestly. So that would be taking none of the frequencies, deading them all out, or putting them all together. Yeah. Um, who was the singer who could break glass with her voice? There's been a ton of them, lots of them. Like most recent, I don't know, but lots of them. I mean, once you meet, once you find that resonant tone, I mean, if you could, you could, if you could do a nice run, and you could hit all of the, you could find the right one. Uh, I don't know who, I don't know who recently, but I know there's plenty of singers that could. Yeah, reel to reel and tape is where it's at. Ella Fitzgerald. I don't know that Ella could, although I love Ella though. Banshees and Sirens. Hey, let me go piss real quick. Matthew Nixon, you know that's very interesting. Of course it is. You understand? I'm like an encyclopedia of weird shit. I know a lot of things, and I know that I know them to be true because I verify them from all the other shit that I know. That one I just heard the other day, and I was like, oh, that makes complete sense. They kind of made an allegory to like on using certain kinds of film and camera, you can get like if you use film, I could give you a long story on why it's called film and top of water and Jesus and light and things. But let's do it this way. You used to be able to take pictures with film, and you would get these little spots, and some people was like, "Oh, that's just something." And like, no, 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 those are actually sprites or beings and things. And now we do everything digital, and it eliminates those. But because of the tape, because of that, how it was capturing the image and capturing the light, that you would see different beings or different sprites or different spirits on camera. And you can see this all the time. Like you can see people taking pictures and go like, wow. Especially when, and it was always funny, like people were like, oh, I was on mushrooms and I was using a camera. And you'd see all of these different things because different energies are around them. And I'm not, was it them projecting it through the camera or it literally were different beings around them? And same thing with the acoustics that you're seeing, that you're hearing. How far do you think you hear into a frequency? You think you hear 38 hertz? Do you hear 38.5 hertz? Do you hear 38.56729 hertz? Let's get a little more. Let's get a little. What if you can hear that, but you can't hear 38.256972213 hertz? All we've done is just slightly changed it and made it more precise. You ever listen to something? You ever listen to something? You're out in public, you listen to something, and then you turn your head, and then you can't hear it, or you just turn your head slightly because the acoustics changed, and so the property of that frequency. Yeah. Leaded glass is a dainty resonant. That's an interesting one. Dainty. And your name is right there, Danny. Danny T. Um, why do you, okay, here, base, why is it the church windows don't blow out with the range of a skilled organ player? Well, the shape of the, let's do this, the shape of the church, the cathedral, the catheter, the shape of the catheter is in line with the windows that you see, the colors and the shape of the windows. You see how it's a cymatic reference? Listen close. The shape of the window, the circle, and there's a bunch of, and they're always different. And the shape of the building is different. So the standing wave form, meaning if you walk into that church, shut the door, and no one's in there, and you sit down and you take a recording of that church as it sits there. And then you take a recording of that recording and you amplify it. And you take a recording of that recording and you amplify it. And you keep doing that. You're going to find that the frequency of that will give you the cymatics of the fucking window, the shape of the window, the cymatic reference of this, the standing waveform in the middle of the fucking church is going to mimic that, and the colors in the windows are going to be in coherence with whatever frequency that is. And then the organ that's within there is going to be placed something that's going to be tuned by the shape of the entire, the building itself. You could look at it two ways. You could say the organ formed the building, or you could say they put the organ in afterwards and it's resonating within the frequency and harmonics of what you, that standing waveform of the shape. So if my body looks like this, my voice must sound like this. Or you could say equal opposite, that the voice that I'm projecting is making my body look like this. So the voice of the organ is making the church look that way. Or I'm just making things up. So when you fry out your cilia in your ears, you melted that receiver. Seems about right. There you go. Yeah. So that technology of of those churches where they sit on the planet, those temples, those churches, they are in complete um you know those the pyramids line up with the stars. Those stars line up with the pyramids, which line up with things within your body. The churches line up with parts of your body. The organs in your body, you have organs, are connected to the organs on this realm. As above, so below. You think they didn't design it out that way? If they can design the pyramids, which are the capacitors, energy centers, along with the organs in churches, those churches are part of your body, your temple, your church is worked out. You go into those places and listen to that sound, that organ, it'll clean your organs up. You could do it the other way around. You could clean your organs up, and those will work. Yep. Energy vortexes on key ley lines. Here, I'll put this. Hey, base and base. Put this in here again for people. Look up Soul of America. Look up Soul of America. And his name is Peter Shampoo. CHAMPAEAUX. Soul of America. And it will show you the ley lines. It will show you the major vortexes of, and Soul of America is New Orleans. And you can ask me, where do I live exactly? What street did I used to live at? What street am I 1 block from right now? It's on the map. The literal fucking exact location, which is a vortex of 30 degrees by 90 degrees, which is like a Holy Cross Trinity point. And there's obviously a reason that the end of the Mississippi River would be right here. And that it's the most major route to carry anything through this realm is the Mississippi River. And 30 by 90 would be exactly how a cross would work. Look at it. 90, 30, the size of those things and where they put it up here. Yeah, it all maps out. I mean, what do you think? Where do you think it is in your body? If you wear the cross, why do you think your arms are up here? Do the math. Peter Shampoo, shampoo. Just put in the word "Soul of America." Soul of America. It should be all one word. It should probably pop right up. If not, I can tell you what it is. Shampoo. It's a French name. CHAMPEAUX, I believe. But it should just show up first. 3090. The lady. You gotta lay the lady. Yeah, it's not shampoo like shampoo your hair. It's shampoo with a CH and then a P and then a PEAUX. It's how the French would spell it. Shampoo your Peter means like wash your dick off, dude. Mm. If it doesn't show up, shut up. You looked it up on YouTube and you got Joe Biden's face. That's stupid. Don't lie, Danny. That couldn't possibly happen. I have it on my phone. I can't be doing this and wait, I could do this if what up, Yatiku? If Junie takes the screen over, I can look up the screen and maybe figure out how to host it. I don't know how to do that. I'd have to look at the Well, I didn't say, hey, Danny, where did I say to look it up on YouTube? I didn't tell you look it up on YouTube, and that's really hilarious. No, She-Ra. Isn't it funny they call her She-Ra and He-Man? So if she is Ra, then she would be son and he would be man? That's a weird one. Yeah. She's like Ra God. I would look up the Soul of America thing. Usually Junie's got this on lock. I just don't know how to bring it up on my screen. While I'm on here, I think I need a separate thing to screen share. Are you when you do drawings, are they more like like some people write and they're what do you call it? Um, you know what I'm getting at here. When people just write, they automatically write and they just write whatever. They shut their brain off and they just start writing words and things. And do you draw like that too? Yeah, that's oh, William Bulier. He was part of that. Yeah, this is supposed to be a simple website, and you can bring it up on the screen and it'll show you the map. It'll scroll through all the maps. Ah, yeah. Okay, cool, Yadaku. So you're automatically drawing, like you just kind of get an idea and you just go with it. Ah, oh, you're not on your streamer. Okay, cool. No worries, no worries. So for anybody, let me see if I can do it right now. Let me just give it a shot. Let me see if I can do this. Don't go anywhere. I just have to. How would I do this? Because I've done it before, but I used a different computer to open up my screen. Let me see if I can do this. Private chat settings. Like I can do a screen share, but then I don't know how not to get rid of this. Hard Prime. No, I don't know. I don't know them like that, dude. No. So anybody that wants, here's what I was telling people to look up. The website is called Soul of America, and it's a picture. Well, it's not a picture. It's a whole writing, and this dude that did his whole breakdown of he's lived all over the place, but he lived in New Orleans for a while. He did a breakdown of the ley lines and things and streets and why New Orleans is the soul of America. Like literally this spot, like right where I used to live. I think I'm maybe like a mile from there now. It's 30 degrees by 90 degrees, and there's all of these major ley lines that intersect there. And so find that website. I wish I could put it up here right now. Here, oh, I know how to do it. Here, give me a second. I can do this. You guys got to just give me a second to be off of here. Let me pause this. Hopefully it doesn't kick anybody off. Just come right back in 2 minutes. It'll take me 1 minute to do this. Okay, sweet. I got it. There you go. It's and you know what? It was called Geometry of Place. Soul of America was the specific page. It was Geometry of Place. Here, boom. Can you guys get that right there? Yeah. Base. Uh, okay, there you go. I got it. I got it wrong. It's Geometry of Place is the website. Geometry of Place, and then Soul of America is the after the hashtag or whatever the fucking. You'll see. There it is. Geometryofplace.com, New Orleans.html, and then Soul of America, and you'll see. I don't know how I came across this, and it wasn't when it was of no good it was of no good reason that I looked it up. But yeah, and it was actually funny enough. It was like I'd looked it up and I'd known the play. I was like, oh, that makes sense, and I lived somewhere else in New Orleans, and then one day I rented a place like just off the. It was just like, oh, I'll take that place, and it was literally right at the corner of the spot you'll see Esplanade. That's where I used to live, Esplanade. Esplanade. Y'all seen that? Y'all seen that fucking place I used to live at? Lived there for like 3 years. That was the corner. That was City Park. Matthew Nixon, Soul of Moronica. How dare you come here with that? Moronica. It's America. It's called America. Rich soul. Call us Moronica. That's that's it's insulting. Insulting to the fucking gods. Insulting to the Titans. Don't insult the Titans. If I drain the Mississippi River and let the four Titans out, I'm coming to you first. I'm gonna eat your face off. Call us Moronica. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, fuck you, Matthew. Speak about us like that. I will bring the Titans out. And funny enough, if you look along the Mississippi River, there's a football team called the Tennessee Titans. And would you gamble on it? The Tennessee Titans live along the Mississippi River. There's a reason there's the New York Giants. The Giants. It's called the NFL because it's the Nephilim. It's called the NBA because it's the Nibiru. You think it doesn't work that way, but it does. The Mississippi starts up at the Ohio and Mississippi, the original point together. It's called the original Nile River that was in Egypt is the Mississippi. Go look at it. There's a place called Cairo. It's not in Egypt. I mean, it is in Egypt, but it was in America first. Go look it up. Cairo. It's in Illinois. It's in Chicago, which is Chilaga. Chilaga. The native tribes are from America, not from over there. Tennessee Titans, yeah. They're supposedly buried underneath the Mississippi River. So if the Mississippi does dry up, which it has been, might bring the Titans out. Well, yeah, I mean, what do you got in Houston? Yeah, the Houston. Funny enough, because it was the Oilers, right? It was the Houston Oilers, and then it was the Tennessee. They went to Tennessee. So the Oilers, the oil went to where the Titans are in Tennessee, right? And the Houston then became the Texans. So you guys got the team back, but you just call it the Texans, which is the Aztecs. Texan Aztec, which is interesting. In Houston, oily Titans, huh? See, and nobody really. They think we're fucking around. They think we're fucking around with this. Like they're like, oh yeah, you're just using words. Bet me that ain't. Then they come back and you're gonna be like, oh shit, I fucking told you. Why? I don't know why you didn't listen to me. Like you think I just get gifted? You think it's just some weird kind of crazy thing that my name is Zen Atman? You think that just happens? You think I just take that responsibility on lightly? You think I don't know what languages? Haven't I been teaching you people? Saying what I mean, what kind of idiot would I have to be to take that name on? I mean, that's a lot, right? Wouldn't it be? Do you call me? Should I call myself John Smith? Hey, John Smith, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, pal. Good job. I don't know. Go find another one of me. See if it works. I think it's funny. I think it's adorable. Yeah, so the Mississippi is the original Nile. There's lots of names. Look at the names that they claim to have brought over here from these other places. If you really got into the research and etymology of the language that was here and the people that were here and the tribes that were here, you'd realize that we weren't getting people coming from where's all the people that got on boats from Egypt to come to America? They didn't do that. There's no people from Thailand. Do the Thailand people come here? They get on boats to come here? No. You got to realize that everything you think. Remember, back flip it around, make it backwards. It's upside down. It's curious. So instead of importing all of these words from other languages, from other places. Oh, we called these places up here because they came from that land, so we'll call it New Brunswick, Canada. Well, that's Canada because it's from the old Brunswick. It's New York from the old York. So be it. I'll give you those 13. I'll give you those 13 colonies. Colonialism. I'll give you those 13. But inside, once you get into the middle part of the country, look at the names of the places, and you'll realize they're from places that it doesn't make any sense that they would have those names because they would have had you would have had to come from those lands, and we weren't importing people from those lands to make these cities named such. You wouldn't have gone to Chilago and named a place in the middle of Illinois. I mean, you would already had been there. You wouldn't have called this little land after some place in Egypt where the pyramids are smaller than the ones here because ours were built before. You wouldn't have called it that. Time and time again, I have to tell you, go watch American Gods. They told you what was going on. Danny, what the fuck are you talking about? Nope, who came from the Philippines? What do you can't just say just because you think you're cool and neat and whatever, and you're trying to claim me as part of your Filipino tribe. They came from the Philippines? Maybe. So tell me more about that. Tell me all about the Filipino history and how that made America what it is. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that's just you just say, hey, and you're like, nope, they came from the Philippines. The who? The what? Maybe I'm Filipino. I thought you said I was. I ain't one of the giant Filipino gods. All right, Junie. Good to see you, boss and base. Yeah, see, Danny, I don't know. You weren't even part of the conversation, and then you just say no. They came. Who came from the Philippines? What the fuck are you talking about? The Philippines weren't the original source of the map. No one has ever said that the Philippines were there was definitely tribes there, but uh, you're saying Philippine trumps America in the grand scheme of things, bro. Slow down. Not America. This ain't America. Okay, never mind. Danny, we'll have this. See, this is 3 hours in, and you're just saying something that is as usual, just combative and ridiculous. That has no bearing whatsoever on us talking about ancient Egypt and America being ancient Egypt. Has nothing to do with the Philippines right now. We could get into that if you want to, but it's not really part of the talk. Uh, I'm not, again, I might be a Filipino god that came to America. I don't know, but like that Asian descent, that thing, I don't know. Yeah, Matthew, of course you agree with Matthew. You agree with Danny because you want to suck her fucking titties because yeah, I get it, I get it. What do they call you, sus ass motherfuckers? Because you just like oh whatever she says goes. Don't play with me. You can yeah the island of gold. Yeah, gold came after the soul though, honey. What do they call hey what do they call these motherfuckers? Yeah, the Pirates of the Caribbean. The Caribbean island boy. I mean, and the Caribbean people spoke like the Irish people, and the Irish people were black. I mean, the whole story's fucked up. All I'm saying is, look up version Persian brat. Yeah, that's you. Like, this is why you just snarky and snappy and snooty and stupid. Like you just say random shit. Like again, I'm happy to have the conversation, but you just like, I'm We're talking about something, and you're just like, no, Filipino. You ain't even Filipino. You live in the middle. You're Mexican. You're a dirty little Mexican. Filipinos weren't as short as you. We're big people. The Filipinos, me. I'm Filipino. You ain't Filipino. Honey, get out of here, you little dirty Mexican with your little mustache. Go shave yourself. Little Mexicans with your little dirt stashes. Nah, nah, we grow beards, honey. That's why I'm a giant. That's why you're 5 foot tall. No, we ain't the same. You can't claim you're claiming Filipino descendancy, and I don't believe it. This is why everybody else they scared of the Filipinos. 1 on 10, we win. We Filipino. You're midget. Go eat some tacos. We don't eat tacos. Taco eating brat. Coco fucking loco. What you talking about? Little child? No, see, no, see, we're a different stature of people. Again, you've never stood next to me. I'm a fucking giant. I'm huge. Even though if you had to go measure me, I might not be that tall, but I guarantee my auric field is huge. And your tiny little bratty mouth, it's very much like you were spoon fed. You're spoon fed like applesauce for most of your life. You sound like a bratty Mexican, honestly. That's probably why I always call you Mexican. And at first I thought it was funny. You ain't Filipino. I renounce you from my kingdom of Filipino isms. You ain't from Jamaica nor the Philippines, boy. I guarantee this. That's why they sent you over to the West Coast with the little midgets. Get your shit together. Why you think I'm so very, very close to the Caribbean? How you like to say Caribbean? 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 How you like to say it? Why you think hoodoo and voodoo is somehow involved in my culture? It ain't about size. You eat duck pussy tacos? Hey, well, duck pussy is way cleaner and more tasty than whatever your pussy is. Your pussy is like moose pussy. It's sloppy. It's like a sloppy jalopy taco. Like it's not even a taco. I wouldn't even call your pussy taco. It's not even that tight. Your pussy is like a roast beef sandwich from Arby's. Like it looks like fucking looks like somebody took a shotgun and blew the brains out of a deer. And like the broken, busted skull of a deer is like what your pussy looks like. Just brains and roast beef just everywhere. Just looks like a broken down. Looks like it like if you were to blow up a carnival tent. It probably don't smell no better though either. Probably smells like a smells like somebody forgot about something in the oven without turning it on and just let it sit there. And you open up the oven, it's like 30 days old of mold and ugh, yeah, cheddar melt. Like yeah, you know what? You didn't even start with any like you just started with bacteria and it grew cheese. Like you didn't have any milk left in you, but it somehow your pussy grew cheese on it. It was like if somebody put a piece of dynamite inside of a squirrel, that would be like what the smell and like I think like when you pussy fart, little bits and pieces of chunks of dead raccoons come out of your vagina. I don't know. Hey, anytime you want to get back to the actual show without interrupting me with your wannabe Filipino historicity. How you think you got beer, bitch? How do I got beer? Fuck you talking about? Are you going to really lay down some history on beer right now? You think you read one book or was given one piece of information and you're gonna tell me about the history of beer and how you made it? Or you're delusional in thinking that you're even Filipino. You're not. They just tell you that to make you feel better about yourself. Come on, okay, tell me all about it. Tell me, how did I get beer? Bitch. I don't know why you gotta call me a bitch. See, I call you a bitch because you're my bitch. If anybody else calls you a bitch, we're gonna have a problem. But I think it'd be better and less insulting for you to call me a bitch because I don't think you really want to call somebody that would fucking protect you a bitch. You want me back like a bitch? I ain't gonna protect you. Go fucking do your own goddamn thing. Loosey goosey fucking exploded pussy whore. You talk to me like that. Don't call me a bitch. When you pussy fart, it sounds like a 18 wheeler getting a flat tire. uh, like what do you use? Like a bedpost as a dildo these days? Like one of those, you get those big fucking giant bedposts. You just rip one off and just use that as if that would even satisfy you. Talk too much, yo. Yeah. You ain't on this level of money yet. No. Is that what you get off on actually? It's come to my attention and I think Danny gets off on me making fun of her. I think that's her thing. I think she silently masturbates. She gets so frustrated with like, damn it, he's smarter and funnier than me. And yeah, and then oh, he makes fun of me, and she goes, "Oh my god, oh yeah, oh Papi, oh," and then her Mexican comes out of her, trying to act like she's English as a second language. Ah, you don't even have a first language. Your first language is that's your first language. I love getting your goat. What does that mean? What does it mean? Who's getting what? What does that even mean? Getting your goat? I don't know what that means. You can't. What is the only? That's like that's. Danny, I love it. Okay, fine. If you love it when you get my goat, I love it when you've fucking let a horse come in a bag, and you dump it on your hair for and your skin for. I mean, what are we talking about? I know. You actually do. I didn't know you were into being like insulted and stuff. That was like your turn on. Like this is probably as hot as you've ever been. Your nipples are mad hard. Your pussy's mad wet. I get it. Yeah, no, I was just never into that thing. I was just doing it before because I just thought you get a little kick or a laugh out of it. I didn't realize it was like a turn on. Like you like to be like told like you're shitty, you suck, you fucking suck at life. You like all that? Oh man, I'm not into that. I'm into inspiring and building people up. I just do it for humor with you on here because I thought it was funny. But now that I know you get off on it, I can't do it anymore. Sorry, Dan, I can't make fun of you anymore. Now that I know that you're wildly masturbating to me making fun of you, I can't do it. It's not. I thought you didn't feel anything and you just found everything humorous. I'll send you a care package, like a diaper and a what do I got around here? Hmm, I don't know. What would you need? Okay, well, I don't know. We're trying to have this really intellectual talk about uh Egypt and American stuff, and now we're talking about somehow got to Danny interrupting as per usual about something to do with the Filipinos, and then she wants. What else did she get into here? Oh, she said I eat duck pussy tacos. She had to come through with the duck pussy tacos. So what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to stay on. I'm supposed to stay on straight and narrow when we go to duck pussy. Nah, bro, don't need it. I mean, what do you like? What is your like? Honestly, do you have a life goal? Do you have a purpose anymore? Like other than just jerking off old chode? Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, what do you do? You just come here to fucking frustrate all the other old men in here that wanna get with you and interrupt my fucking talks. How dare you? And I put the last time I gave it, the last time I let you get on here, you went off and just did your thing and they just canceled it. That was really rude. I let you onto my show and you walk around like you fucking own it. That's mad bullshit. You come out here, you fucking talk, you sit side by side like a goddamn adult, like a goddess, like a queen, which you're just like, man, I'm just gonna shit on this show. It's insulting, really, honestly. To the Filipino kings, it's insulting. Keep your package. Oh, don't worry. I wouldn't put my package anywhere near you. I wouldn't want to get fucking. You got something beyond super AIDS. Like if AIDS got AIDS from a donkey that was infected by some small dick, small fucking minded. Um, I don't know wherever they made diseases in laboratories, like those people, like whatever, however that goes downstream into your vagina that becomes you. I would keep my package away from whatever was you. I wouldn't I wouldn't want to be diseased by your ineptitudes. Go ahead, look up ineptitude. Go for it. I'll allow for the breaking streaming of consciousness. Keep your fucking package, bitch. I don't need it. Ah. Have you ever once ever just known you were wrong in an argument and just accepted you were wrong? I mean, Danny, can I ask you a question? Have you ever been in a conversation with someone where you knew you were wrong and you just accepted being wrong, or have you ever been like in a conversation where maybe you were wrong, maybe you're right? Have you ever not thought 100% you were right about everything you've ever said and you just can't accept being wrong in an argument and going, oops, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't think you've ever said sorry or apologize to anyone. It's a little disconcerting. That's one thing I've noticed about you. You're very, 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 very bad at that. Like you seem like you actually might be a selfish lover, like a narcissistic, selfish lover for sure. Like you're not. You say you want to help other people, but I don't see it anymore. Yeah, I know. You say yeah because it is true, which is kind of corny. Hmm. It's too bad. Too bad. I know. You could have come to the bright side. I don't even know what that means, Danny. Any con with a capital N versus is working? I don't know what con versus means. You talking about the shoes? I don't know. Haven't done any design. Just maybe you smoke too much weed. I don't know. Maybe you smoking the wrong kind of weed. I can't ever have tell. Anybody else want to jump in this conversation? And as you know, this is uh oh, Danny finally said, "Oh, so sorry." I don't even know what you're sorry about this time. Danny is a I think I know what it is. I think Danny is like actually my sister who is attracted to me, and that's like that is sexually frustrated with the fact that she's attracted to her brother. I think that's what it is. It's okay. I don't know. Hey, I don't know how the world used to work, but I'm glad I never had any sister or brother or Well, I mean the idea that we're all sisters and brothers. That means that it's incestually everywhere. Isn't incest literally implied in the Bible? Hey, for all you fucking Bible suckers, oh, if everybody came from the land of Eden, who was fucking who? It's all incest, okay? But then I'll just give you a little clue why the Bible is bullshit. Because the people from the land of Eden went to the land of Nod, right? There's another land already existing. So that cocksucker wasn't the first one. So you either accept incest or they went somewhere else. So pick one. Incest or they went to another land. If they went to the other land, which it says explicitly, then something else existed. So that wasn't the first thing. That wasn't the, okay, then no. But that's what you want? Then it's all incest. Me, I either. Hey, thank you, Kabar, for changing the subject. Well, okay, so Kabar, let me see. Change the subject. Good. Weirdest dream last night. The earth was sucking you down. Okay. So the being electrocuted, was it like a good electrocution? Or could you see lights? Or just feel it? Would you feel it in your body here? Or was it kind of like tingly? What was the was there any visions to do with it? And also different sleep paralysis is way different. Yeah, sleep paralysis is a magnetic thing. Sleep paralysis sucks you, right? And you get stuck to something and it holds your body so your spirit can get out of your body. As long as you know you're a spirit, you can remove yourself from the sleep paralysis, which is holding down your body. Where the other thing, the whole bed and room was electrified. Interesting. Which I think would be the opposite. So that would be kind of a good thing. So maybe that was your spirit being electric because your body would be earth. Follow me here. Your body is earth. So it's more towards the magnetic spectrum. Suck magnet. So that if you're into electricity and understand how it works, electromagnetism, you have two wires that go into the earth, the ground. The ground is magnetic. Magnetic is a pull. Electricity is sparking out. Your spirit is electricity sparking out. Semen, men, electricity, feminine, earth, vagina, suck in magnet. So When you go through sleep paralysis, it's magnetic, feminine, earth, mama, that's pull. And then your spirit, electric, can get out of the body and go and do things. If you are feeling electricity, that's masculine energy. Men are electric, spitting off. We spit forth seed, da 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 da. Yeah. We're sun, spraying rays. So you were more in the spiritual realm, and you had all you needed to do was ground out your physical body to get out of that. So what you needed to do was ground yourself somehow. So if you felt the power surge, it's because your body, your physical body, was not grounded. Where were you sleeping? Same bed as always, different way? Do you have a grounding mat? Is your bed made out of foam, fiber, coils? Sleeping in a new place? Did you eat differently? I mean, these are real questions. Like, if did you eat different foods? Maybe high voltage foods, different side of the bed. Uh-huh. These things are real. Like, if you use a battery, or if you sit on one side, if I sit on this, I'm gonna burn them coils out. The coils won't work so good. You start using them too much, and then you go to the other side, you have fresh coils. Fresh coils. Coils are where the voltage goes through. If you're on a side of a bed that you don't normally sleep on, that's a fresh thing. If you put a new battery in, that's more voltage. Go listen to Dan Winter. The, the human condition, as far as we know, is electromagnetic and uses vortices of how would you say? I mean, because he uses very explicitly electrical engineering language, and I'll try to make it simple. There is centrifugal and centripetal force. Centripetal spits out, centrifugal sucks in. And those forces are what keeps you encapsulated in your body, or to spit out energy. Centrifuge is spinning around and separates things. Centripetal spits, see, it's the opposite. One goes in, one goes out. It's like if you walk around Mecca, the cube, if you walk around in a circle, like what you've been seeing these days, you can walk around counterclockwise or clockwise. One will disperse energy and one will collect energy. Go look up all the videos on all of the animals that they've been finding are just walking in circles now. They're walking one behind the other, even ones that normally don't do it. They just circle. And most of them are going in one direction. You've got, initially it was the cube of Saturn, the cube, the Kaaba, Mecca, and they spin and they go and all the people go there and they spin around that counterclockwise, and what is that? What is that cube? So Saturn, it's of time worship. So Saturn is the time lord, and they go there and do that. I don't know if they all know that, and I'm suspecting they do not. They have no idea the depths of it. So they go there and they do that, and now all the animals are just doing that. Fish are doing that, and sheep are doing that, and you look all over the internet. You can find there's a couple good videos out recently by who the hell did the last one? Well, I forget who's done, but you'll find some, and it's an energy. They're creating a vortex, an energetic implosive technology. Implosion is pulling energy in to the center point of a vortex and creating a centrifuge of energy. Yep, mecca hecka high, mecca hiney ho, huh? You're super dizzy today? So which way? So the all of the energy, electric energy. So you're going to create energy. You're either spinning energy out or collecting energy. And that spinning, if you're spinning, which way are you spinning? Stand up, spin to the left, counterclockwise. See if that does anything, and spin to the right. There's a reason that when someone gets onto a bull, they put their left hand up and their right hand and grab the thing, and the bull, generally speaking, spins to the left. If you were to go and watch a whirling dervish, they put their left hand up and they put their right hand down, and they spin to their left, counterclockwise. Is it not so? But it is. So they spin, so they're winding up a clock. So what do you do when you wind up a clock? Wind it up, you're restarting a cycle. So you think these animals aren't there? You think these people aren't just rewinding and tightening up something to allow time to function again? These animals will start doing it randomly. A bull will do that. The whirling dervishes that know better, and they put the left hand up to collect energy out of the sky, and they ground with the right hand, and they spin always. You think I just make this shit up as I go along? Should go ahead and, if you don't understand what I just said, rewind it. Let's do it again. Let me piss. I'll be right back. All right. It's opposite for females, Kabar. Um, perhaps that's a long discussion because well, okay, so when people take their when they go to Mecca, is it all men? I'm just trying to fill in some blanks here for you. Is it all men? Do almost all men get on bulls? Are all the whirling dervishes men? Just trying. So if men are inverted and women are inverted to men, it's inversion, whatever. If men are electric based based on magnetics, and women are magnetic based upon electric, then it's just the inversion of energetics. One is putting out and one's putting in, pulling in. Well, thank you, Danny. That's really nice of you. Yeah, and Kabar, here, try this language just for yourself. Men and women and electric and magnetic are not opposite. They are complementary. Seriously. They're not two opposing forces. If they were opposing, they would never be anywhere near each other. But the fact that the complying of those type of energetic forces, the fact that a man fits into a woman, it means it complies with the energetics that one holds the other. And so the expression of energy is not opposing, but because we've said so much that the opposites attract. No, they don't. Opposites do not attract. Opposites do not attract. Complementary systems find their way to each other. So complementary systems are men and women, but because we've said it so much, we have now a transmuting of energy to transitioning to everybody wants to be singular monopole systems unto themselves, which is fine and dandy if you understand what I'm saying. This high level fucking weird shit. So they're not interested in bi 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 or dipole magnetic systems because they don't understand, because they don't even understand uh, trinary systems. Trinary computer systems and dipole magnetic systems. To electromagnetic systems aren't just two poles of opposites. That's a really long talk I don't want to do because we're 3:20 in here and I'm trying to get drunk and have fun today. What's up, Architects Creation? Women are energy vampires. To a degree, yes, because if you're saying a vampiric nature in the force of succubuses, women are succubuses. Women will suck you off. They will suck the energy out of you. Their vagina is a succubus. It's a vacuum cleaner. Everything about that is magnetic. So in the sense that women are vampires where men are expressive. Women are magnetic, men are electric. It's pretty fucking simple. That's one of the first videos I ever put out for people. But because of the nature of reality, if you don't have those two next to each other, complementing each other, then the system doesn't work. And you go back to infinite nothing. But if you understand the Trinity as trinary computer systems, that is everything was built off a trinary system. That is the point of connection is the trinary point. The duality, the binary system that you believe in, male and female being opposite, needs a point of contact, which is the trinary system, which is on, off, and oh my goodness, I don't know what this is. Maybe it's on, maybe it's off, maybe it's a spark, maybe it's a baby, maybe it's not. There's a maybe. The maybe is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, the mother, the father, and the child. The child is the trinary part of the system. Trinary computers, the binary computers still need input, even in a binary system. If you got a computer sitting in front of you, until you hit a button, it's binary. It doesn't do anything. It's sitting there a separate. As soon as you hit a button, you have made a trinary system out of a binary computer. Figure it out. Look at it. Look at it. There is no system in nature that you can say, oh, we're going to do a double blind study. No, you can't have there's always going to be the input. The input is you. You have that computer, binary, on, off. Yes? As soon as you hit a button, you have caused it to be trinary. You are now the third part of the on-off switch. You've told it what to do. So it's trinary. Complete function you can't have. You need to have trinary causes more balance. You can have binary in 3 dimensions. Doesn't work. You think a coin has two sides? You're a dummy. No, it doesn't. Look at this. A piece of paper. A piece of paper has top, has the front, the back, the top, the bottom, and then that side, whether you like it or not, that's a side. It's just you just don't see. Oh, how many sides to a piece of paper? How many sides to a coin? Two? No, three. In fact, many more than that. Yeah, Danny, interesting you say administrator. Are we sure that's not Adam? Adam Cadmon, the Adam Cadmon, the illustrator. What is the straightor and what is admin? Adam Cadmon, illustrator. That's cool. I like that. I'm gonna use that. Adam Cadmon, illustrator. Hmm. Okay, for everybody here, this is 3.5 hours if you want to. You're always welcome. Cash App, PayPal, it's always appreciated. TSAR, capital XEN. There's my PayPal.me, same thing, TSAR, capital XEN. I need to find a new place to rest my head starting the 1st of December. So I will be out in public today, talking to a couple friends of mine, seeing if I can't link up with a place to reside. If you guys want to help with that, I'd be very thankful. If you want to buy me a drink, that's cool. If you want to buy someone out there a drink, let me know. And also get in here with any of your comments or whatever. I will hang out with you guys for a few more minutes because I'm trying to wash up and be out the Cribbles by noon so I can say hello to some people and give some gifts away. So give me a second while I clean up. 1 minute, you guys get your brains together and we'll finish off whatever this conversation is. Good with you guys in 1 second. All right. Fucking fantastical. Radical. Cool. Well, I guess nobody else wants to talk. But else, I'll give you guys 2 more minutes to make a comment if you want to continue to talk. If not, I'm gonna dip. So I'll give you 2 minutes. Well, I'll just finish cleaning up what I gotta clean up. And, yeah, go from there. Oh yeah. All right. Really fucking high harmony, man. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Really high harmony. A C D D. Goes whatever. All right, last chance, folks. Some of that fucking do other shit. Go to the fucking public sector. Okay. Well, good to see you, Danny. Good to see everybody else. Hope you guys had fun in this talk. Hopefully you find a way to be yourself. Uh, be 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 all you can be. Be fun. Be yourself. Shit on people or don't. Be happy. Be lovely to people. That's probably suggested. I'm just giving you options here. You can do anything you want. Be a chef. Eat your own turds. I don't know why you do that, but you're allowed to. I just wouldn't suggest it. But then again, you tell a kid not to hit the button, they're gonna hit the button. So, um, hey, have fun. Be weird. And if you want to, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all that shit. And there's my old writings. If you want to, if you're bored with me talking and just want to see what my mind looks like when I'm typing or writing, there's my old zenalchemist.wordpress.com. All that shit. Yeah. Good to see you, Kabar, Matthew Nixon. Good to see you, and everybody else. Fucking bang bang. Be weird. Enjoy yourself and share. If you can share with me, that's great because obviously I'm in not great straits right now. Uh, but I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be all right. And share with somebody else if you can. And I'll try to talk to you guys later. Maybe I'll bring some music out for you, and we'll stick around with some of my friends. Okay, bye. Good to see you.